It is still morning, right? Telling ya. Let's see. These go over here. And I want this deck. And where's the other one? This deck. All right. Garbage. My glasses. This over there. Chair over here. That. Let's put that right there. That there. Get rid of that. Before I get rid of that, let's do a little lotion. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Oh, Max, really? I knew it was going to happen, so go ahead. Ooh, arms are dry. That was weird. Max just turned right around and said, fuck it. Not today, he said, not today. Happy birthday to Danny. It's his birthday today. It's his birthday. Okay. I need Should we put a plant? Should we put a plant? I inherited a new plant today. Oh, I put this away. The plant needs to be watered. Let's put him right here. We'll bring down the orchid. We'll bring down the orchid for this reading. Oh, the breeze is nice. I wish it was a little breezier though. Alright. Okay. Put this away. And good morning. Good morning. I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. I switched over the laundry. I was doing things. Alright, so let's switch this to over here. Okay. I'll put him right here, not over here. you see the pretty little... Here we go. Give you guys a little flower. I'll give you guys a little flower. Those frogs are pretty potent. I just got pulled to my animal deck. So I think for August, I'm just going to kind of, instead, I might do week 1, week 2, week 3. I don't know. I feel like there's a card in here that shouldn't be here. That felt weird. Huh. This deck feels weird. It's never felt this way. Is it because it's bent? Huh. I think I might just read all about August. Where's my sage? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. I feel better. I feel a little better. For some reason it needed to be cleaned, wiped and cleaned. You're staring at a new routine when it goes back to school. Starting a new routine. Yeah. Yep. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. That. So I think for August, I might do week by week. I'm not sure, or I'm just going to read August. Hope you guys all watched that video yesterday I did of, I labeled it, what did I label it? I want to be forever young. Okay, we're walking targets right now, spiritual warfare, they're competing. They are most definitely competing. And I don't feel like this is like, oh, destined to go in this direction or this or that. Like, destiny's up in the air right now for everybody. Did we agree to this? I don't know. Do I think I'm going to go the route of religion? I think I am. And just like that, overnight. And I think I am because what I created before that I was just about to do, and mind you, you don't have to rectify it or justify any reasoning to anybody. I'm just putting that out there. I am telling you guys because I feel that it's more important, it's more relevant right now where we're at to attempt to bring that back to life. And I don't even consider myself a religious person, but I feel like I already have that belief. But this was the first religion on this earth before they probably even called it a religion. Okay, so it only became religion when Catholicism and Christianity, that type of stuff, wanted to come in and divide. All right, so that's a whole nother subject, and I know I won't be getting into depth with things like that because that's not what's important here. So again, I don't know how I'm going to go about it, but I am going to go about it, and I do know that the hidden secrets and the messages and whatever I deliver is what they're going to want me to deliver. It's not made up shit, right? And sometimes I think, like, I sit back last night and I'm like, well, why would I go into something I have nothing about? And then I sit back and I'm like, well, I've been practicing and preaching that my whole entire 6 years on YouTube and feel that way and always felt that way, so it's not new to me. And you could also say to yourself with other people, why would I start something I have no knowledge on? Maybe that's extremely ideal for your situation to go in on something you don't really have knowledge of because you have a different perspective. So I'm telling you, like, everybody's competing for you right now. So you have an idea one day, the next day you're like, huh? Like, I'm telling you, like, if you didn't have a purpose, you do now. Be life stagnant? I don't know what to tell you. It depends on how you want to look at the word stagnant. It's all about your perspective. So there's things like that. And then, I was worried, I've talked about Deja and the mercy take and certain stuff, and now I'm seeing something in regards to Danny as well. And it's in your mind. If you're stuck for too long and your subconscious isn't talking to your guides, I don't even know what to say. So I will we will get more. I feel like that was like in my way, but I feel like you can only see the yellow if it's turned like that, which is driving me kind of bananas. This shit is bananas. BANANAS. This shit is bananas. And in all reality, I believe in so many different gods. So, I mean, it's really kind of ideal for me to try to bring back. I just feel it's so much more relevant than what I was doing next. Like it can help a lot more people. So maybe you guys can look at things that way when you decide to like do something or not do something, or all of a sudden something comes to you and you're questioning and you're like, which one's gonna help more? Which one's gonna make this a better place for your children and your children's children? What, ask yourself that stuff. I just heard hermidite. I'm not even saying it right because it's not being pronounced right. I don't think it's hermaphrodite. How do you say it? Okay. I'm like, but I can't, 11:11. How do you say it? Hermaphrodite? An organism having both male and female sex organs, sexual characters. I don't think that's what I was thinking or what it was saying. I'm thinking like Hermes, the god. But what was his like full name? Or was that it? Boundaries, roads, travelers, thieves, athletes, shepherds, commerce, speed, divine messenger, 12 Olympian, 5th century. His power, superhuman strength, ability, stamina, agility, reflexes. Hermes, Mercury of Roman, known as Mercury to the Romans, was considered a messenger, son of Zeus, a trickster from birth, but one of his most enduring myths concerned the theft of his brother Apollo's cattle. From that point, Zeus entrusted Hermes with his messenger of the gods. Yeah, see, so I almost just said something like that in regards to possibly your life purpose as well. Like, I truly feel like I'm here to work as a messenger. Kind of a messenger, but like, yeah, well, yeah, but I'm not explaining it right. Like, always to work with the collective and, make humanity. My goal is to work with humanity versus global warming in the world, but still have the beliefs of what I was just talking about, because humanity plays a huge part. Humanity has to shift in order for the world to decide where it's going right now. And I know what they kind of want me to start off and preach with, because this is all happening. They have control over this, right? And it's all happening because of humanity. So the world, the gods can take us out in a heartbeat. They're just not trying to do that, okay? And it's not for humanity's sake. It's to save the fucking planet that they need for them to vibe. So it's up to the collective, it's up to the humanity to play that role, right? So I kind of get it. It makes sense to me now. And how I'm looking at it. So I don't know when I'm going to start that. And I think it's just one of those things you just jump right into. So it will be on my Dallas method, and eventually I probably will incorporate my other method in due time. But I think this one holds precedence. So I just heard let's begin. So August. And it's weird. I almost want to do like August 1st, but it's all of August is destined events. But, and I know I'm contradicting myself, but in the sense of like, it's the gods' destined events. Okay. It's not really our destined events, because our destiny right now is completely up in the air. I feel like we can all, like, it's almost anyone can change in a heartbeat, and it's like a freebie to do something for humanity. Short, little, small, rescuing a dog you saw on the side of the road and calling the Humane Society. Like, it's just little things like that that lead to bigger things. So some of you will be messengers for the gods. It's so crazy how in one day this energy out here can shift so significantly. So again, like I said, we're all walk-in targets right now. The dark and the light and the war, it's like Armageddon in the fucking background up there. Just ready to fucking charge in. Waiting for the to go. And I'm telling you, what's happening with the world is going to get worse until humanity realizes it, because it's not just Mother Earth. It's not just like, hold on, my dad's coming down. I get distracted. Thank you.
Kim's here.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she got here. I'm going to take a shower and get busy too.
Okay. Sounds good. What I was saying is not just about the earth, and a lot of people think that these are just natural disasters. These are not just natural disasters. Like, the earth is angry. I mean, there's so much more I can say in regards to it. So it makes sense that I would probably be a really good advocate for what's next. I mean, it's not even realizing it until like I even talk about it, right? So again, do you need to be careful in regards to you can be working for the light or the dark? I mean, if you want to differentiate, you can go ahead. I don't choose to do that. Some days are dark days, some days are good days. A lot of people probably don't even want to accept the fact that these natural disasters are happening intentionally, because we were here to fucking coexist. Yes, can you see it? I know I have it in me, right? So there's a lot of things that are just going to come. And there's a lot of people that are not, a lot of my subscribers are not going to like this approach either. You know, but I can have plenty of other subscribers on the other channel, and some of you guys might not even be okay with it, right? Because it's spirituality, it's a belief, right? But when I tell you, like, the gods want to bring this back to the religion before it was called religion, okay? And it's more than a belief. It was the first official religion. And it was here for a reason. Because it was our notes, our scripts to work with these energies. The earth will feed you. It will provide for you. It will heal from you. This is why so many other religions incorporate it into their religion. But why did it need to be incorporated instead of just follow through with the original religion? Like I said, and how I read it yesterday, because it was taken out of the books. It was something that was passed down generation. And at some point was probably taken out of the books. Hidden. Okay. So I guarantee you I'm going to attempt to bring it back to life. I don't know how, but I'll do it. And if I don't, I won't look at it as a fail. I'll look at it as I'll continue the other projects because I have plenty of them. So when I say this energy can just kind of roll in, this can just kind of roll in, guys. Okay. You got Ram, you got Persevere, and I'm noticing all the browns. And you got Mountains, and I've been talking about mountains lately. So, Persevere. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. The Pathfinder, the Wolf. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and you help others find the way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong enough to persevere. And perseverance is your secret power. You have love that endures. Personal choice. I don't know if this has ever come out. I think maybe once in all the years I've done this. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do you share? Embrace these qualities. For instance, I said there was something with the frog, and that could have just been a message for me. Spiritual meaning of the frog. Representing your potential and fertility. Deeper connections are all about our perspectives and the ability to purge the negativity in our lives and disease, spiritually, mentally, or physically. Also means you are likely to have a successful life. It's also associated with transformation because of the metamorphosis that they go through during their lifetime. It's a good omen for good fortune. So, at some point, like especially when this reading is over, whatever animal comes to you, look up their strengths, the spiritual meaning of them. Oh, I have so much information coming to me in regards to that mountain. Okay. What up, Buttercup?
Hi.
Ace of Swords. I am saying August week 1, but I know it's just going to linger. Ace of Swords, the Star, the Hermit, Five of Wands, there's something relevant with the number 7 and the 8 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Swords. Yeah, let's get one more. Seven of Cups. Ace of Swords, the Star, the Hermit, 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups. For one, but I wanted to say A. I don't know why I wanted to say A. I feel like there's an argument, or your voice needs to be heard, or it's like having a frog in your throat. Is that what they call it? A lump in your throat? A little anxiety in regards to options. I just heard your whereabouts. So stay vigilant. This unruly energy. This also just pulled me to, I believe it's week 3 of August, right? Yeah, week 3, right around the new moon, because I got pulled to give you the example, like big crowds, the music festival. Like I said, it's one of those days in between, like that Thursday, Friday, and that Monday, Tuesday, where it is a collective day of energy, and those days are unpredictable. People's emotions are unpredictable. AI is unpredictable. So again, be aware of your surroundings. 4 of Pence, hold back, stand down. There's going to be earthly matters that weekend that partake. Oh yeah, we talked about that with the weather. I completely spaced that. Smart judgment calls needing to be made. something about contradicting yourself, and I just did that, and I feel like I've been doing that lately. And then sometimes I pick up on it, and then other times I don't pick up on it until after. So that's supposed to happen. So I don't know if judgment is meant to be had. Like, for instance, I just talked about that religion. I just talked about things, and can't be contradicting yourself. You need, because it brings, you don't need to contradict yourself in regards to debate. What is this? This is for that collective weekend. And Saturn. But Jupiter. So this can go either way with the Wheel of Fortune being here. Twist of fate. Twist of winds. Something could be happening to the sun that weekend. Could be overheating. I don't know. I just heard combustion. I'd be careful with the rays. So something globally is up in the air. We know that. On Earth, I think this is more about the galaxy when I'm looking at the star. I also feel like for some of you, you're going to be visited maybe by a dead one. This is pulling me to, remember that prediction I made? I had a dream. It just pulled me to MLK. I had a dream, and who was it? It was Neptune. It was Poseidon, I believe. And it was new world order. It was clear as day. And then stomping his walking stick or staff. It's never been so clear in my entire life, that one particular scenario message. I should probably look into that myself. Poseidon, Neptune, water. I don't know if it has to do with the tectonic plates. No, see, I'm getting pulled back up to the galaxy, but I was just pulled there. And I don't think it's a stock of light. It's like a messenger. Again, like I said, we're all walking targets right now. And I'm just, once again, see, I'm looking at the elements. That I was really, and it is the Wheel of Fortune, but I was really, really pulled to that in yesterday's reading. It's like, I know you guys know this. What I got pulled to was this one. So I don't know if it's going to be a combination. You know, when you have a fire, no, never, we're always like, oh, I pray it doesn't get windy, or I just saw a sandstorm. I'm trying to read this like on your plane, like your playing field. Just know this will mess up the energy on your playing field. I just heard these lands were given to you to survive. So yeah, see, I'm telling you, like, there's going to be a big shakeup. So there's something within week 1, and there's also, it's relevant, they're talking about the third weekend. I just heard the 17th, 24th. So it might be between the 17th and the 24th. I do feel like you alone, it's like the energy, I just heard Pluto, like you alone in regards to seeing arguments. You know what it pulled me to is like Christmas and in a parking lot, and people are just nasty and they want to, that was my spot, and blah, 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 blah. Like that's the energy. In regards to you for week 1, it's kind of, you are in hermit mode. I also feel you being in like the high priestess, Hierophant energy as well, mentally. If you're in a stagnation, there's going to be some type of pickup, momentum. Some of you, there's going to be like an overcast, like a dark spell. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. The dark spell being cast. My guess would be, if it's being allowed, it's only to bring some type of prosperity or something forward that will benefit you in the long run. So I don't know if this cast, I don't know what that is. But if it's done by a leader or a god, it's something in the skies. They don't always have control, though. Which army stronger? I don't, yeah, see, this is, everything's so up in the air. You know how like certain places, like I'm here in Arizona, but not Arizona, Alaska, it's dark certain months of the year. Wasn't it in Missouri? There was something where the skies were green for like 3 days, but it brought a warning, and everybody was like, "Oh, it's so mystical." So I don't. There might be like this dark cast. Oh, it's trying to tell me there's going to be a dark forecast. Storms. Be a while before the sun comes out. I don't know what this is. It's being done intentionally. I think it's going to affect our oceans. it's finding it. You got to try to find a path this week. I know that sounds crazy. Go towards something you're interested in. Even if it's a path of a new regimen, like exercising or new routine, how you would start, like, so certain energies can come towards you, so you're more receptive. Because you know how we're all walking around with, like, walking targets is how I'm getting it, like, so certain energies might not affect you as it's going to affect more, but you still need to be vigilant because, yeah, what is with this A, you're protected, but B, like, you still got to stay out of harm's way. Like, you got to be vigilant. Like, what if, like, the inner cities and people are fighting, and then, you know, or cars stop quick and the cars go on the sidewalk because they're trying to avoid a car accident. It's like, you need to be vigilant of that type of energy. So you really need to be aware this week of your environment, like your surroundings. Never mind just that weekend. Like, if the forecast calls for rain, it's like that whole, like, warning thing. But I feel like this is different. I feel like it's like a dark cast, like a shadow for like as if people walk around like hypnotized or something intentionally. So you might notice a lot of odd fucking things happening this week with people. You might, I would think you would see it more like in the inner cities where there's like crowds of people. It's almost like, be aware, and we all have that number, that tag, that element. So yeah, again, you're protected, but also needing to protect yourself through like awareness. Like, so if I can get a message for that particular message in regards to this dark cast, but it's an intentional. It probably has to do with the forecast, but like it's more than that. What if we don't notice it, but it's out there, you know? So be more aware. Step back. You're being asked to step back from life in order to gain a perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it's hard to make a decision. Span out, view your life from a distance so you can get a perspective that's needed. Especially if you sense whatever this is, it's almost like a spell on a certain part of the world, like over certain continents or something. I'm telling you, it's very intentional and elusive. You're being asked to pause before you make a quick decision. Moving forward, take a step back. Again, 2 cards are stepping back. Look at the best possible outcomes. You're heading in the right direction. Keep moving forward. So in a way, I feel like there can be something that you miss that's important, and they don't want you to miss it. So I don't know, like a shooting star, but it's not a shooting star, but you think it's a shooting star. Like, so I don't. It's definitely not an earthly matter. It's definitely a galaxy thing. Like, that's, to me, that's like spiritual warfare, and we can't stop every cast. For a second, those stars or whatever they are look like they were falling, like they were dropping. Oh yeah, it could have been. It's just dust from the deck, but it looks like specks that was supposed to be there. So maybe I did see that. We are just little okay. This message came out before. Remember, I was like intergalactic, like it's from a movie or something. Interstellar. That's when they go to the moon or something, right? I feel like that intergalactic is like a catchphrase, or like it's a popular. Who says intergalactic? It's pulling me to Kid Cudi with music. It's pulling me to all music. That's very strange. Why is it pulling me to all? Okay. Let me try putting movie behind it. Intergalactic TV special. Kid Cudi reveals intergalactic animated special. So that's got to be a message for you. I can't get rid of that message. It premiered. I don't know. It's a movie, Intergalactic. What is the movie Intergalactic about? Attempts the balance between success and love after he moves from his dream Manhattan apartment and falls for the person next door. The song was first meaning of a girl who, the first time doing shrooms and making love. I don't know where to go with this, guys. That was in regards to personal choice. It's certainly not what I had in my head. Like, I remember hearing it from like, I don't know, my mom loved Star Trek. I feel like I heard it as a kid. I had my little R2D2 underwear tank top. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's something I ran around the house saying, and it's just a memory that's coming back to me. Fuck if I know. But like, so I'm guessing this is a time where we're like entering a galactic energy, which we are. But like, I don't know what type of message that is for you. Four of Wands. That Four of Wands keeps coming out as if like you're going home. This is not a normal message that I would typically like give for you guys. Like, this is, I mean, you can probably sense the presence of whatever energy. It's just different. Everything's even being delivered differently, but it's this is like going home. Like, I'm coming home. Let's tell the world that I'm coming home. Or when you're going through like a spiritual awakening, you know, and you're at a low. It could be interpreted that way too. Or this could be like a massive awakening and you're like, holy shit, I'm going home. Like I've been wanting to go home. So it could be intimidating because it's like there's some type of clarity coming in here with the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Star. Like you're fucking going home. You're being led. Like I'm sorry to say it that way. Like you're fucking going home. Like let's say this again. Like you are fucking going home, and you should be proud of it. Like so, I don't know what type of ethers you're about to step into or what you're about to do. Okay, this isn't like playing on the baseball field on Earth. You're in a whole nother fucking realm here, and you're going home. Like you're taking it all away. You get where I'm going with this? Like I don't quite know where I'm going with this, but I'm like, there's a star there, there's a star there, there's a little star in there, there's a star on top of this. Like you're going home. And like you're going all the way. So this, like I'm like it wants me to explain this reading, and I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Like so if somebody like new popped on, they'd be like, all right, this is just the way she reads. My newbies, we have readings like this from time to time, but this is different. This is like, it's just different, and they want me to explain it, but I don't really know how to break it down any better the way that I already am. Like you would connect to this message because you're meant to connect to this message. It would make sense to you. Other people, this might make zero sense to, and that's okay. Maybe we're de-weeding. I don't know. Or maybe we're enhancing. Again, I don't know, but all I know is that you guys are going home. And for me, I always wanted to go home. I felt like this wasn't home. But that's like a whole nother concept of going home, and you're going home. In the sense of what? I don't know. In the sense of astral travel, in the sense of you make up your mind, in the sense of, I don't know. It's beautiful. Maybe it's not meant to be understood, but it's I know you understand it if you're connecting to this message, but we don't know how to make sense of it because it's new. I don't know what this has to do with ovulation. I do have that deck like of the woman where I was like, I bought for like certain messages. I would need the book, which I hope I have. Like it's a tiny little pink book. I don't see it anywhere. Well, that's a bummer. I could have sworn it's kind of just been hanging out. Oh, there it is. Sacred Cycles. I don't know if I can get any insight from what that is, because I did hear ovulation. Sacred Cycle Oracles. Let's see if I can get a message for that. Ovulation. You know how they say you like get your period around the time all your friends do, all the people in the house, like, so I don't know, this is global. These messages are a lot deeper than I can even explain. Conception. Careful. Especially if you don't want to get pregnant. I am open to inspiration. A spark of inspiration, a creative life, a force connects you to those open and capable of nurturing its growth. Whether it's a physical act of conceiving a new life or a symbolic experience of receiving a new creative idea, conception is the invitation, the beginning stage of an experience, the twinkle of a new endeavor within you now. If you are or not aware of it, the novel possibility, you can rest assured that it is present and it is ready for you. All you need to do is take a quick moment to look within and acknowledge what is rising for you. To conceive is to be curious and to open the potential of what you can be. Take the time to nurture your soul, ensuring that all the seeds, take the time to nurture your soil, ensuring that all the seeds are ready for germination in the best possible environment that you can be planted within. This will look different to everyone. One place to begin may be exploring and trying in true creative practices to help open the channels of inspiration to burst forth with ease. What are you most inspired by? Or this is the energy of being inspired. Like, so again, like you're going home. It's definitely dimensions, timelines. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, and like I said, everybody is like a walking target right now. So whether it's through a dream, whether it's through you pick up a leaf and you're like, holy shit, you can see like the you know, I can't even, like, I'm not going to get lost in that. So again, it's an idea given to you. I mean, I don't even know if you've ever done this before. It's just, it's a conception of, I don't know, it's whatever this cast is too. It's just going to take off an idea, a thought. Like I said, like I don't really know. Oh, look at willow tree. I love willow trees. It's one of those, and then again, ovulation. So I just feel like my left side, my left ovary is ovulating right now, and it just came out of nowhere. So I don't know if you feel that. I don't know if these are representing ovaries, but you need your ovaries to conceive. So this is a whole different type of birth, and it's like needed. I don't know, those who never thought about like opening a channel, like I'm telling you, it's one of those things that just bam. I just want to switch over the laundry, and I don't want to interrupt this read, but I've told myself like 5 times to switch over the laundry. So I keep getting a reminder, so I don't know if I need to walk away to give a message, or I don't know what that is. Free laundry. Oh man, I'm so fucking crampy. That came out of freaking nowhere's land. I did. My mother had a pillowcase that had a compass on it, and I saw north, south, east, west, and that is like that's a little compass right there. So you're finding your way. I don't know. You're your own compass. So I just got pulled to that song, north, west, east, no, north, south, east, west. Rough Rider's gonna show you how to ride the best. Rough Riders. I love Rough Riders. So I don't know. Maybe it's you're gonna target everything. You got 4 right here, 4 stars. I don't know. I don't know what that says. Be your own compass. You're definitely going home. This reading is, I mean, they're just stressing this particular reading in regards to, like, we know this isn't like a Courtney reading, even though we've done these and touched base on these here and there. So I don't know why they're stressing that. I don't know if it's a projected energy. I don't know. It doesn't feel like that. It just, I don't know why they're stressing it. It's, I don't know. It could be hitting the ethers, guys. And you're all linked through AI. I wouldn't worry about it at all. To me, it looks freaking positive. I think I would welcome the change, to be honest with you. But that's me, so I don't know where we're going with that. The Tower with the star. Yeah, see, this is a big deal here. And these spiders, it's like weaving your own web. It kind of looks like a spider. Could be a person. I don't know. But it's like a split. I'm telling you, like this star, it's not like the star. It's the universe. It Two of Swords. I don't know if they're still deciding. To me, something's going to be casted. Life-changing. I mean, going home, having a baby, an idea, anything is life-changing, right? So to me, it's can't be avoided, won't be avoided. Your foundation's going to get shook. There's something to do with the ocean there, too, I'm telling you. So I don't know what's up with that. I think this is a very positive thing. It's going to be very positive for some people and not for others. I mean, I don't know. It's something with DNA. It could be that what we're walking, the death card, shit. What? Okay. Fuck. I don't know why I'm saying fuck like that. I'm just catastrophic. I mean, planets could be dying. Like I'm telling you, whatever is being casted is to only benefit the future. Oh, I just heard even future dimensions. You can't run from it. You're trying to outrun it. Well, some people are trying to outrun it. Something catastrophic is lining up. When I say there's just armies up there waiting, they're waiting, they're anxious. You might feel that, especially if you're an empath. This is like a resurrection. Some of you, it's a baptism. I'm being pulled to like every minute or every 30 seconds. Like every 30 seconds, a baby's born. Every minute, somebody dies. It's something like that. It's like there's something about a cycle of life here. I don't know if it's like a physical death. It feels more of a transformation, the rise, the rising. It sounds like a creepy movie. It's life won't go back to normal. The next year is very still much in the air. The rise, something with a C, the rise of, wasn't there a movie, something, the Valley of Corn? Something corn, it was like a creepy movie with corn fields. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, it's dark. Children of the Corn. What's that about? This is the rise of something, but it's dark energy. I hope I'm not freaking anybody out. To me, I'm not freaked out. I'm just more or less trying to figure out what it is. It's definitely catastrophic, but it's, I mean, it could be our planet's dying. You know, it's like they're doing something to benefit the skies. It's so this is the rise. I don't know, like the Children of the Corn. Has anyone watched that movie? Is there something in that movie that has to do with like the rise of something? I just heard like the rise of Jeremiah. Is that movie biblical? Is there something biblical about that movie? Rise of Jeremiah, Johan, Rise of Jah, Rise. This is the rise of something, but the rise of water, the rise. I don't fucking know what this is. Kind of. The children took over. I just got pulled to like the cornfield in that movie. Awakening and ascension symptoms, not necessarily children of the corn, but you see the synonyms in the humanity. I don't know, it's definitely the rise of something, and I did get pulled to like children of the corn. So maybe it's time for, like I've said, like our children. It's the next generation that takes over. It's not really our generation. We're setting our generation up so that generation can shift, because that's the generation that needs to shift. Is the generation that's actually coming into this world now will be the leaders. So next 20 years are probably going to be a little bit of mayhem, but it can be situated. But it's still extremely important how the next couple years line up. I just heard undetermined, but I've been saying that. Is there something biblical with the rise of Jeremiah? The rise of Jeremiah. in a biblical sense. The meaning of Jeremiah, one who rises above, takes the place of, or fills in. The origin of the name Jeremiah needs to put out some feelers. What's up, Sheldon? What are you doing? The meaning of the name Jeremiah, one who rises above, takes the place of, or fills in. There's something with the cycle of life here. Jeremiah is just one who rises above. It's the same thing, takes place or fills in. So there's a whole bunch of like fill-ins. Like I don't know what this is. It's definitely in regards to where our world is going. Hey buddy. I got you. Come on out. Yeah, come on out. Come out. It's like almost reminds me of Creepy. Come on out and play. It's like the Children of the Corn. I never seen that movie. So there is something creepy about this, but not like. Yeah, no, there's something creepy about it. I just. But to benefit. I'm getting pulled to like that saying, all must fall before we rise. Remember I was struggling with that a few weeks back? $12.12. Spiritual meaning of 12:12. Positive energy attracts like-minded people into one's lives, resulting in better communication and support of all areas of life. I don't typically read the first one. I always go to my website. But look at that. It's like I can't find my website. There it is. Nope, that's not it. It was deceiving. Once again, I can't find it, so I'm going to go with the first one I said. It's a positive energy that attracts like-minded people into one's life, resulting in better communication and support in all areas of life. Life will get better soon. I guess it just really depends on how something goes down, guys. So I'm not... There's something with the cycle of life. Cycle of the tree, too. And there is something with that, the religion in regards to like, because that religion was before the cycle of the tree, the cycle of life, the tree of life. I don't know if somebody else stole it. I feel like tribes, kingdoms were demolished over certain things here. I don't know what goes around comes around. I don't know if this is linked to their answer. I don't know what this is. I don't know if they're going to take out certain burial lands. I don't know what this is. There's something biblical. Because they wouldn't take out like sacred lands, but this is sacred. It could be sacred to the dark. I don't know. It could be the rise of the dark too, guys. I don't fucking know. So I wouldn't be afraid of the dark, I'll tell you that. I think we're going to get challenged with that energy, to be quite honest with you. I'm not worried. You can't let fear hold you back right now in the world. Like you just can't. That flopped weird. The sun, holy shit. This is the divination here. You have the Star, the Hermit, the Tower, the Death, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like the same message of the 12-12. After death comes light. After death comes... I just heard after death comes darkness. Like, I don't know. Guys, I'm not projecting dark energy. Please don't get freaked out. Some of you might. If you can't handle it, it is what it is. You do got the Four of Swords there. So I don't... It's one of those things, like something must end before it rises again. It's like that saying I've been trying to say forever, and I can't, not forever, but the last 3-4 weeks, and I can't figure it out. But it's definitely, I'm hearing the rise of the Phoenix, but it's the rise. I'm telling you, this is like Armageddon in the background in the spiritual realm. This is like the dark angels coming out to play. They're the ones that do the dirty work for the light because they're capable of it, because they know what they're doing. And they got no problem taking out the ones that do not belong and wish ill. And you know what I mean? So, like, I'm thankful to have them. Dirty, vicious cult leaders is what I just heard. So I don't know if there's going to be something that goes down in regards to politician, cult leaders, like something in the news, something gets... I'm spreading the news. Dun, dun, like something is going to be politics, like hidden, not seniority, hidden sorority. I don't, something's going to come to light that is like crucial for leadership. Intentionally exposed. It's not little. Like I said, like the dark and the light have to find the balance. Didn't something come in the beginning of this video in regards to balance? I'm not sure. This is bigger than like rebirth. This is something that's going to benefit us years down the road. I feel like we have leaders at each corner of the galaxy right now. It's like, I don't... All the gods from the planets, old beliefs. Something has to happen. I think the light is trying to fight it, but they know they can't. So there's no go ahead yet, but I think this is going to be... It's going to be led anyway. Because deep down it's necessary, but it can be catastrophic. Not to the point of extinction, guys, but to the point of necessity. Four of Pence. Four of Spears, holding back, holding on. I feel like this is also a birth. Messages that are being held back, that need to be brought to light. Mayhem. I'm seeing mayhem on the streets for like next year. Politics, everything, a complete fucking shit show. Everybody's gonna have their fucking theories. Whoever has a PhD, it's not relevant. And I hate to say it like that. This isn't about, like, it's not about something with chemicals. It's not about it's not about math. There's no math here. This isn't about logic. It's not a time for logic. That doesn't really make much sense, does it? I guess in the sense of like how we pick ourselves up. The perspective shift is detrimental. Can't say that word. It drives me bananas when they have me say that word. Start spreading the news. I'm telling you, there's something catastrophic here. They really can't hold it back anymore. Life as you know it won't be the same. Like I'm being pulled to like a movie. You can't let the power of your own brain, your own thoughts, your own anxiety hold you back. You got the Emperor. You got to take the lead here. Holy shit, the major arcana. There's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fred Astaire. Did Fred Astaire sing that song? Was there something behind Fred Astaire's death? There's just odd things that come out of the fucking woodworks. There's something about a record, but like an old-fashioned record player. The universe is going to take the lead on something here. Take cover, but like in the sense of like mentally taking cover. The 9 of Spears. It's definitely to ground a situation. The vibration, radiation is whatever this is hitting the roots. There is something catastrophic that's going to happen in the month of August. Whether it's linked to war or not, it's linked to the earth, the water, our lands, for new opportunities. Like there's opportunities that keep getting missed, passed up. That could be in the government. That's gonna. I just had a belt face, but it's astral wars. They're not fighting. The dark and the light are not fighting against each other. It's war in the sense of waiting for the go and the impatientness, the being impatient, and is try holding back. You ever watch like any of the Viking series, like as they go into war, and like try holding back Vikings, try holding back like that's what they're doing. That's what they're having to do right now is like, it's like the Dark Knights, you know what I mean? Like the angels, and it is try holding them back. All being all fucking amped up and like you can't. It's mayhem. It's leading to mayhem. And it just says, start spreading the news. I don't think there's enough readers or people in general that touch upon things that I just touched upon, is what they're saying, which is kind of unfortunate. I think a majority of people, I don't know what people think. Do you just think it's heaven? Do you think like it's not just heaven is like a little speck in the galaxy? If you want to bask there, you can. We're a tiny little speck to them, guys. I don't think people have that concept. We don't look at the world like that. But I think we need to start looking at the world like that. We're just a little speck to all these other worlds. is only here to benefit them. But if we're going to take it out, they'll be damned. They'll take it out before we take it out. Because they're going to want to do cleanup. This is like a spiritual warfare, and they're asking you, for the people that are here. It really boils down to your perspective and how are you going to take the lead of your own life here? Are you going to let the news get the best of you? You're going to let certain things get the best of you? You're going to let people get the best of you? Situations get that? I mean, that's just so minor compared. It's like being a minnow in a fucking huge ass fucking pond. Like, that shit should not be fucking relevant. It's so day to day. What a waste of fucking life. This is what this is. Like, what are you doing? Like, did you forget you live on the planet? You forget who you are? Well, yeah, a majority of us, yeah. When those matrix thoughts take over. Who are you? Why are you that person? I just said Adam and Eve, Jack and Jill. Everyone's just bullshitting everybody. So I'll take that 12-12 message all fucking damn day with like-minded people coming into my world. They might not look like you. They might not act like you. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm seeing ships of just people landing. You think you're the only species that deserves to live on this planet? I don't know what type of species is about to come in, but they're going to cause a ruckus. An intentional ruckus. And they're going to do enough power. They're going to have enough power to shift something that needs to be shifted. It's not about you. It's not about your fears. It's not about where you're going. You're a minnow. And I don't want to say it like that, like in a biblical way, because you're more than a minnow. But right now, we're all fucking sitting minnows. Like, why do you think you have power? Your ego? Like, get where I'm going with this? And unless you're going to utilize that power that you feel to serve, it's useless. It's ego. This is a powerful fucking reading, guys. When you feel powerful, it's because of how you feel and the life that you want to lead and how you perceive life. We're all sitting fucking ducks. You want to keep walking in life quacking, waiting to be fed? Spread your fucking wings. Step out of the cage. Feed yourself. Wipe your own ass. Pull your shit together. Root for things worth rooting for. I love you guys. I will see you later, or I will see you mañana. Sorry about that, Troopaloops. Start spreading the news. Dun, 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 dun. I'm telling you the truth. For those who have their ass and their fucking head backwards, it's just like I said, we're walking targets with symbols above our head. There's something going on, and it's like stay out of their way, or I don't even know what that saying is, but you're being called home. That's a whole nother message of you're going home. You're going after your calling. It's just, I don't know, it's like something you hear. I mean, it's literally a prime example of yesterday's read and then today's read and the drastic shift. Some people would be like, I don't even know who she is anymore, or this and that, or like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still the same fucking person. It's just only the right people and the true people will see that. It's I don't even know how else to explain it. I'd rather have their judgment than somebody on earth judging me. Someone on earth judging me? What the fuck? They don't have say. They have say. You think I want to be led by politicians? You think I want to be led by the fucking government? You think I want to be led because somebody has such this belief over this belief? We're fucking minnows to what this is. And I've said it plenty of times, and I'll say it again. I have no problem being a messenger. We are relevant. We are important. But we lost somewhere down the road. We lost that. I don't want to take away. I don't know why they keep saying I don't want to take the biblical aspect of this out, especially if I think it's because they want me to bring back a religion that people do not think is a religion and stop tweaking it. It's beautiful that you brought it into other religions because it is something you should carry, but why it got changed and shifted is beyond them. I don't know what type of message that is. So we are important, we are vital, we are crucial. But if you're not going to use your fucking mind and your heart and your soul, and you're not going to appreciate what was given to you to live on, to survive on, why the fuck are you here? It's so eye-opening to me. It really is. We were put on this earth, not the fucking other way around. We didn't come here and create fucking earth. The fuck? Think about it. Who the fuck are we? Why do you feel privileged? Why do you get where I'm going with this? Like, you guys literally turned into a whole bunch of fucking robots. And you're not even an actual fucking robot. Like, it. Whew. Think about it for a minute. We were put on this earth. We didn't create fucking earth. We are its guest. So why do we have all these gods? Why do we have all these fucking religions when we should be worshiping certain things that were given to us? We are its guest. It works with vibration. It's energy. It's survival. And our brains are ass backwards when it comes to survival tactics. I love you guys. I know it's any moment, any day I'll be on the other channel. And it's ironic because I went live on it the other day without realizing I went live on it, and I only have like 18 subscribers. So you typically can't even go live until you have like 500 subscribers. So that's a message right there that they're just letting me fucking go live. Thank AI for that. I don't know. I mean, I know me, if I just step outside and my whole viewpoint has fucking changed. And I'm just a minnow in my backyard. Never mind going to the fucking mountains and taking like, whew. I remember years ago being in a field and just my one thought was ancestors and certain people, my guides, being so lucky to be with me in this moment that they could take in this view and this land and like, and I thought to myself, like, do they get to have that anymore? Do they get to experience that? Because we all walk around fucking dumbed down, not even thinking about fucking appreciation and certain stuff, or like where, like the beginning of fucking time. So it was important to me to sit back so my guides and my ancestors could sit in the sun with me and take in what I was seeing. And I cried, and I was so overwhelmed. Because I thought for a second, like, you don't get to do this anymore. So I'm gonna stay put so we can do this together. Think about shit like that sometimes, guys. Think about it. They're so busy with the hustle bustle, you not fucking thinking. Like, I don't want them to all give up either. You know? Our souls stay. And a majority of religions agree with that. So why did we start switching the story? Division. That's it. That's the only reason. To divide those from that, like, the fuck? I love you guys. The link, it might be in the description box below this video. If it's not, I will post the link in the comment area. I love you guys. I'll see you shortly. Have a great rest of your day. I hope this video helped.